Let's face it, wintertime bass fishing can be brutal. From freezing conditions to wind, snow, and rain, it can be really hard to stay out there for long periods of time unless you're prepared. And in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys everything that I wear that allows me to stay warm and comfortable and fish for hours during the winter months. My name's Josh with Josh and Hunter's Adventures, and welcome back to the channel. As you can see, I'm in my garage today, and you can probably see my breath. It's extremely cold here today. I've got my heater going, and I'm going to share with you guys everything that I wear when I'm out on the lake fishing. All right, guys, so let's talk about it. We're going to talk from the shoes all the way to my head, what I wear. So let's get into it. But if you're new here, make sure you hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Okay, so starting with the socks, I have two different pairs that I will wear. I'll change them out day to day. One of them is a set that are called Polar Extreme. Okay, they're very, very thick sock, and I'll show you the material that's in them. It's like a wool fleece-like material, super thick sock. This is a very, very thick sock. Really, really warm though. It's one of the really good things about it. And I have a pair of the Bass Pro Redhead. They are very thick too. You can see the material in them. Super, super good warm socks, both of them are. And I've had a lot of people ask me about what shoes that I wear in the wintertime. Maybe a lot of people, their feet gets really cold. My feet doesn't really get that cold. A lot of people will ask me why I wear Crocs in the wintertime. I just always have. With these big thick socks, it just seems like the Crocs work really good for me. My feet don't get cold. And if it's raining or snowing, I always have these deck boots here, so work really, really good. I don't want to get my feet wet, so if it starts from raining or it's snowing, I'll put these on. I always keep them in the boat in a compartment. That way they're out, you know, not in the weather or anything like that. And just they work really good. Gives you a little bit more insulation too, so those are really, really good. So yeah, that's my socks and the two pairs of shoes that I actually wear depending on the conditions. Now, let's start out with our base layers. I always start with my base layers. We'll start at the bottom. I wear a pair of Under Armour Cold Gear is what they are. These are the extremes. They got the fleece, as you can see there in them. Really, really good set of, probably the best set of base layers I've ever had is these right here. I'm going to set these to the side. And my top piece that I wear, I have a First Light merino wool that I use, and what this basically does, this just wicks the moisture away is what merino wool does, and it sort of keeps the, if you sweat any at all, it'll pull it off of your body and won't allow you to get like super, super cold and chilled. You know, if you start sweating when it's cold and then when you start warming back up, you're going to get chilled. It's got a hood on it. It's really nice. It's got these thumb cuffs right here. You stick your thumb through. That's really nice. So I put this on, and then on the top I have the Cold Gear Under Armour shirt. And if you guys can find these, I'm not for sure if they're still making them. They probably do, just maybe a different version. They are so warm, guys. I mean, look at that material. That is just, it's unreal. It's so, so warm. But like I said, this is the Under Armour Cold Gear. That is my base layer setup. Like I said, the Under Armour top and bottom, and then I wear the merino wool. It's a First Light brand. I wear it next to my skin. That way it just doesn't really itch me, you know, from that material. Okay, now moving on to my pants. I keep it pretty simple. I just wear a pair of sweatpants. That is all that I wear, is a pair of sweatpants over top of my base layers. Just whatever I have that day. Usually it's some type of, they're not lined or anything, they're just typical sweatpants, you know. Just these are, I think, Nikes or something. Yeah, these are Nikes. So just whatever you have, that's what I wear. If you wanted to wear blue jeans, that's fine. It's just a little bit more bulky a blue jean is for me in the winter time, because, you know, I've got those base layers on, and it's not really comfortable. Okay, so we've got our socks, our shoes, our base layers, and our pants. Basically what I do is I just throw this hoodie on. This is an insulated hoodie. It's got a insulated liner in it. I don't know, it's called a Canyon Guide Outfitters hoodie. It is really, really thick too. See if I can get it open here. find the bottom of it. There we go. But you can see it's got like a liner in it too, and I wear this all the time. And when I'm fishing, man, it keeps me warm. It cuts the wind. You know, that's one of the biggest things is the wind. Out there is when it starts blowing, it's just extremely hard to stay warm. But I've got my base layers, then I've got my sweatpants and that big hooded sweatshirt. That thing is just unreal. Like I said, if you can find any insulated sweatshirts, that is the way to go. Okay, now the next thing that I'm always going to have on, this is the best investment I have ever purchased for wintertime bass fishing, and that is the Simms Challenger insulated set. Okay, I've got the bibs and I've got the parka jacket, whatever you want to call it. This stuff is awesome. It is worth every single penny that I have spent on this stuff. These bibs and that jacket are so warm. Now they are expensive, okay? If you don't find them on sale, they're $600 a set. I mean, they are. They're stupid expensive. They really are. But this is the Simms Challenger insulated set. A lot of times you can find it on Amazon, and you'll find a discount there and be able to get them just a little bit cheaper. Okay, so we've got our fully insulated bibs and our jacket on over top of everything. Let's talk about what I wear on my head. I'm probably going to have some type of toboggan, or a beanie, whatever you guys call them, on my head, pulled over my hat. I'm usually going to have my hat on, but I'm going to have that on. And when I'm going down the lake, I'm probably going to put something over my face, like this mask here. That's the last thing you want to be doing is going down the lake 30 degree temperatures and not have anything covering your face, because it will start burning in a hurry. I've got another toboggan here. As you can see, this has got a really nice liner in it too. This is a really warm toboggan here. That's what we call them here in the South. You guys may call them beanies, but up farther north, but that's what we call them. One of the other great purchases I have made over the years for winter bass fishing is these Fish Monkey gloves. Now these are super warm. They're not really thick, but they keep my hands really warm. I got, you know, the tips come out right. I can still feel, you can still feel the bite on the rod. They're just a really good product. These are made by Fish Monkey, and it's a great set of gloves. I really like them. They make some other stuff too. I probably ought to look into some of that. I know they make you know, face masks and stuff like that, so I probably need to check those out too. I've got another just a hoodie here, just a, you know, like a face mask to cover your hood, just to show you guys, just depending on what I'm wearing. I got a bunch of stuff I keep in the boat for myself and Hunter also. But I've got two other things that I want to show you that is very important in cold weather. All right, so the next thing is hand warmers. These things are amazing, guys. You can take these out of the pack, shake them up, stick them in your pockets. They make some that you can stick on like your that base layer, that merino wool base layer. You can stick some maybe on your side, on your back. You don't want to put it directly to your skin, but it has a sticky thing where you can put it right there, and as soon as you take those out of the pack and you stick it on your clothing, as soon as it hits air, it immediately starts heating. So that is really nice. A hand warmer, you wouldn't believe, you stick these in a couple pockets and you're able to every now and again maybe stick your hand down in there. This is a lifesaver on a cold day. Help you catch a lot more fish by staying out there. I've got one other thing here I want to show you guys that I picked up, and it's really nice. These are rechargeable hand warmers, okay? So they got 3 different settings on them. Basically, you just hold the button down and they come on. You can see it's got a 1 through 3 level, and I'll be honest with you, level 3, when you cut it on and like you stick it in your pocket, you almost can't hold it in your hand. That's how hot it is. So if you have some of these, or you're going to purchase some of these from Amazon, keep that in mind, that the level 3 is extremely hot. Like I said, guys, they clip together, they recharge with like a cell phone charger. Really nice. Guys, that is my full setup that allows me to stay out there for hours each day when I'm out fishing in the winter. We talked about our base layer, from our merino wool base layer to the extreme cold gear Under Armour, and then my sweatpants that I wear. my hoodie, and then my Simms Challenger insulated gear. That stuff is amazing, guys. I highly recommend that. If you're looking to make a purchase that's going to help you stay out and fish a lot longer, check out that Simms Challenger insulated stuff. It's really good. We're going to do another video on that. We've got one on the channel, but we're going to break it down again probably in the next couple weeks, so you guys stay tuned for that. If you're not subscribed, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But if you got any questions or comments, go down in the comment section and leave it down there. I'll be glad to answer them the best that I can, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, our temperatures are anywhere from 20 to 40, 50 degrees in the winter time here, so we're not ice fishing, but we do fish in some cooler temperatures. Guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, and don't forget, hit that subscribe button and turn on that notification bell. Until next time, this is Josh with Josh and Hunter's Adventures. Thanks for watching.